Griffin. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Bien, amigos, esta es la pelea estelar de la noche. 12 asaltos por el campeonato mundial CMB peso Super Pluma. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, público presente y aficionados de todo el mundo, en vivo desde la hermosa Mérida, Yucatán, México. It's showtime! Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver trunks with blue trim. He weighed in right at the limit of 130 pounds. Presentando al retador en la esquina azul, vestido en calzoncillo plateado con franja azul y pesando 59 kilogramos. Tonight he is in his 8th world title appearance. He is the former WBA featherweight world champion with a record of 41 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw with 22 wins coming by way of knockout. Tiene un récord de 41 victorias, 5 derrotas y un empate con 22 ganadas por la vía del knockout. De Ciudad Mendoza, Argentina, aquí está el ex campeón de la AMB peso pluma, opponent across the ring, the defending world champion, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 130 pounds. Y su rival, al campeón de la esquina Tecate roja, vestido calzoncillo azul con franja blanca y pesando 59 kilogramos. Tonight, he is making the 3rd defense of his title. His record stands at 33 wins, 1 loss, with 29 big wins coming by way of knockout. Con un récord de 33 victorias y una derrota, tiene 29 ganadas por la vía del knockout. En su tercer defensa de su título, aquí está el orgulloso hijo de Región 93 Cancún y representando Mérida, Yucatán, México. Damos la bienvenida al campeón mundial CMB peso Super Pluma, the defending WBC Super Featherweight Champion of the World. Aquí está Miguel Alacran.
The defending champion receives a raucous applause from the hometown crowd in Mérida, Mexico.
Michael Griffin.
We are ready for our main event of the evening, the WBC World Super Featherweight title. On the line, over 12 rounds of boxing. Michael Griffin, our referee for tonight, a very experienced referee coming from Canada with 351 professional bouts.
Both you men receive my instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. I want you to touch gloves now, men. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both.
We mentioned earlier that Mexico and Argentina, 2 boxing proud nations, have met in the ring 58 times. Mexico has won 27 times. Argentina has won 27 times. In between all those fights, there's 4 draws. That means Mexico and Argentina are dead even. Hopefully tonight we will get no draw. And one of these 2 proud nations will finally have the edge over the other. It's 12 rounds of World Championship boxing action. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the best boxers in the world in the ring, Miguel Berchelt. We have another great fighter who's making his debut at 130 pounds, Jonathan Victor Barros. Miguel Berchelt in the blue trunks, Barros in the gray and blue trunks. Miguel Berchelt, big size advantage. Barros moving up the division. He is the smaller man, but he is the much more experienced fighter. Barros has won 7 of 10. Has won 10 in a row, 7 of which have been stoppages. Berchelt has won 12 in a row, 11 of which have been stoppages. Miguel Berchelt packs massive power, world-class elite power. Jonathan Victor Barros has never been stopped except once by Mikey Garcia, one of the top 3 pound-for-pound fighters in our sport. Can Miguel Berchelt stop Jonathan Victor Barros tonight and defend his world title for a 3rd time? Or will Jonathan Victor Barros find a way to beat Berchelt and claim by far the biggest victory of his professional career? Boy, it would be a big one for him and for Argentina. We have 1 minute in the first round. It's been a feeling out round. Miguel Berchelt has looked like the stronger fighter, but we're only 1 round in. Will Jonathan Victor Barros calibrate, figure out what he needs to do in there to take down this young and hungry lion? Miguel Berchelt, although he's an elite level fighter, has a pretty basic style. You've got to be really solid in the ring to have such a basic style, but be elite. You know, you'll notice that his hands are up high. He throws 1 and 2 almost every time. Doesn't throw as many left hooks as a regular Mexican fighter, but there you see he goes to the body. Of course, Jonathan Victor Barros, much more the archetypal boxer in the ring. Much more move, stick and move. Can he find a way to begin frustrating Berchelt, who comfortably wins their Barros? A fight veteran of 47 professional fights. He's seen it all in the ring. And he had a tough first round against the defending champion. The winner of which must face Miguel Roman in the next fight as a mandatory for the WBC title. Miguel Berchelt won the world title against the highly talented Francisco Vargas. Vargas was an undefeated fighter, was considered by many pundits to be the next 130-pound superstar, but Miguel Berchelt showed a tremendous effort and dominated Vargas, stopping him in the 11th round. Since then, he defended his title against top-level opposition. Miguel Berchelt not giving Barros any room to breathe in the ring. Relentless pressure. Moving forward. There's a combination. Didn't land much, but the pressure will get to a fighter. Barros, 34 years old. Berchelt, 26 years old. Youth versus experience. There's the left hook for Berchelt. Powerful combinations for Berchelt, who goes to the body as well as upstairs. You can tell he's a little bit awkward when he throws that left hook. We mentioned the 1-2 is his major weapon. He can really hurt you with that right hand. He doesn't like to throw that left hook as much. You'll notice his left hook doesn't get a lot of torque, a lot of body movement into it. He'll need to kind of improve that as he continues to climb up the ranks and face better and better fighters. Barros feints with the left, comes up with the right, but hasn't really landed any notable punches through the first 2 rounds. Jabs to the body. Jabs up top, lands there. Jabs again, does Barros. Miguel Berchelt moving ahead with those 1-2s. Barros did mention that he does have the experience and he believes that he has a style and a rhythm that will upset Berchelt. But there's a left hook! Barros is down. That's the power we were talking about. Berchelt has stopped 29 of his 34 opponents. That's a high percentage of stoppages. Second round is in the books. 10-8 round for Berchelt. Here we go. Here's the left hooks. Throwing combinations. There you go. Down goes Barros. Another look. Defending champion has just knocked down the challenger, Jonathan Victor Barros, at the end of round 2. Can Barros recover? Fight fans will remember, Barros is not an easy fighter to stop. He's only been stopped once by Mickey Garcia, one of the best fighters in the sport. He's been down in a few fights, one of which was against Juan Carlos Salgado, where he was down twice in the first round and came back to actually win that fight. Barros has good recovery. Can he recover tonight in his first fight at 130 pounds, which is for the WBC World Super Featherweight title? Oh, there's a right hand. Down goes Barros again. Not as impactful as the first knockdown, but once you're hurt once in the ring, you never fully recover. Miguel Berchelt smells blood. He could get his 30th stoppage. Can he close the show? He's got 1 minute and 45 seconds to do so in the third round. And if he fails to do so, he's still got a lot of rounds to go. Things are not looking good for Barros, who's trapped in the corner, eating body shots, relentless body shots. Miguel Berchelt going for the stoppage, drops Barros again. Looked more like a slip. The corner jumps in. He should have thrown in the towel. Barros is protesting. He doesn't want the fight to stop, but the corner stops the fight. The corner stops the fight. Barros did not want the fight to stop. He stopped the fight. He didn't look too badly hurt in that second knockdown. You'd like to see a fighter as proud and as experienced as Barros try to fight through it, but his trainer knows him best. He wants to see his fighter fight another day. Maybe the task at hand was too great, and they sense that. We mentioned his recovery powers. Maybe they felt like Berchelt was just too big and too strong. You can tell Barros still looks upset. He did not want this fight stopped. But the truth, anything Berchelt wanted to land, he landed. Anywhere Berchelt wanted Barros to be in the ring, he got him to be there. You can see he's got him in the corners there. He's throwing relentless power punches, combinations, landing at will. You can see why Miguel Berchelt has so many stoppages.